Hi. So I was thinking, what if I went to Goodreads and checked out all the books I have in the want to read list? Because I don't really use Goodreads. I just whenever I finish, I just enter the book that I've read and a rating that I feel, that I want to give the book. So other than that, I don't really use my Goodreads. I don't put in, books that I want to read. I just put books in my wish list on Amazon wish list, the ones that I want to read or want to buy in the future. But I don't really use Goodreads for that. So I just wanted to go and see. I have around 400 or something books. I checked before I started making the video. I have around 400 books in my want to read list on Goodreads. And what if I went there and I tried to read the highest rated books on that list? So, in this video, I will go on my Goodreads and I will sort it, according to average rating, and I will kind of, look through the list and see what interests me and what all I haven't read, and I'll try to read them. So for this video, I was thinking for this vlog, I was thinking I'll do three books. I'll choose three books, and I will have two extra as backup. So five books I'll be choosing, and three I'm gonna read. Three will be backup in case I DNF one of the books that I'm supposed to read. So that's the plan for this vlog, and let's see what all books I have in my Goodreads list. So let's go. So my goal with this video is to see whether the highest rated books are actually worth the hype. Like I know, and I'm not the end all be all of the book sphere or something like that. I my opinion, it doesn't count as highly as everyone else's or something like that. So I can't tell you whether something is, worth the hype or not, but I can tell you if the book I read was worth it to me or not. And if you guys are, curious to see if I like these books or not, then do follow. So first is Saga, which I've already read. Then is Heartstopper, which I've been meaning to read for a while now, and I've ordered it. It's gonna come on Monday. Then we have Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have had this book since last year and I have read the first two chapters, I think. And the reason I haven't read the book is that the tiny font, the type is so tiny that it, made me want to, whenever I picked it up, I just wanted to, tear my hair out and all that stuff because the print is so tiny. But this time I'm going to force myself to read, and you can hear my sister in the background. Whenever I try to record, there is always something. Anyway, then we have Uniquely Human, which is a book about person with autism, which I am not gonna read for this video because I'm not in the mood to read non-fiction. Then we have Battle Mage, it's on Kindle Unlimited, which I am not in the mood to read. It's a huge standalone, and I'm not in the mood to read any kind of epic fantasy right now. And then we have The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James. This book, unfortunately, is not available on Amazon, and so I won't be able to read it. Then we have Keeper of the Lost Cities, which I haven't heard the best things about. People are she is kind of like a Mary Sue and all that. Orange, I have been meaning to read this, but again, it's not available. The price at which it is available, it's too much for me to pay right now. And I'm already gonna read one graphic novel for this video, so let's not do two graphic novels. Legend Born, Arthurian retelling, which I'm not really interested in. Starside by Brandon Sanderson, don't want to get into a new series. Ray Bearer, haven't heard good things about the second one in the series. Song of Achilles, I read the first 30 pages of Cersei and I was like, this is not working out for me. Song of Achilles, I have the book, it's with my sister actually, and I can read it, but I don't think like right now I'm in the mood to read it. Love Hypothesis, I do have this book, and yeah, I think I can read it for this vlog. So how many have we chosen? Heartstopper, then Evelyn, Hugo, and Love Hypothesis. So we have three. I think that's a good enough number. But let's also choose two more, because in case if I DNF the book, so that I'll have something else to read. The Martian. It's not something that I really want to read right now. Oh my god, what is this? Bad Blood, Secrets and Lies in a Silicon Valley Startup. No, not now. Like, I'm not, like, why did I even add it to my list? I don't know. Sapiens, I was 100 something pages into the book, like, before I kind of DNF'd it, like, on accident. The Book Thief. World War II historical fiction, not really interested right now. The Prince and the Dressmaker. Yeah, this is something I've been meaning to read for a while now. So let's keep this as a backup. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I've read this book. A Man Called Uwe. Yeah, like I have been meaning to read this book for a while now. I have it with me. Like it's there, like on my bookshelf. So two extra are The Prince and the Dressmaker and A Man Called Uwe. So I think we have our books, for this vlog, and let's get to reading. First book is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I keep confusing it with Evelyn Hardcastle, so I'll keep, saying Seven Lies of Evelyn Hugo all throughout the video. And just ignore that, okay? If I say something stupid like that, just ignore. So this book is about a famous actress who has retired, and after years and years of people trying to get an interview with her, she finally relents and asks that this certain person from a certain small magazine should interview her, what should interview her. And then she in the interview kind of tells the reporter about her life and her seven husbands, and among the seven husbands, who was the love of her life. So from, like, if you were on booktube in 2019, I mean, I started watching booktube on 2019, in 2019, and this book was everywhere. Like every channel I went to, people were like, it didn't matter what kind of channel it was. It could be a fantasy channel, it could be a thriller or a romance or historical fiction or anything channel. This book was everywhere, and since then I have been interested to read this book. But I got this book last year, but because of the tiny font, like, let me show you. See, this is like tiny, really tiny. Wait, like you have to read from here and then only it will look like a little bit bigger. And because of the tiny font, I haven't read this book, but the intro was really like catchy and engaging. The It starts with this sort of like a news article talking about Evelyn Hugo and her life and all that. and then you get to the point where the girl who is gonna interview her is, it's about her life as well as Evelyn Hugo's life. So I have a feeling that they're gonna be a connection between them, and that's why Evelyn Hugo has asked the magazine to send her an inexperienced person instead of the most experienced journalist over there. So I am hoping to read around 100 pages today, and I'll update you on how the book is going after a while. So there's a power cut going on and I can't read because of the power cut. I mean, there's a little bit of light in my room, but it's not enough to, read a book in this light. And also the font is tiny. I think the entire vlog will be me complaining about the font of this book until I finish the book. So yeah, I am 50 something chapters into the book. Sorry, not chapters, 50 something pages into the book. So, and I'm really liking it. So Evelyn Hugo has started telling her life story to the journalist, and the moment Evelyn entered, I have been hooked to it. Like Evelyn, the way Taylor Jenkins Reid has, created the character, like she is this fictional character who is supposed to be really charismatic and all that, and it's really showing. Like she is jumping off of the page, and I'm really liking it. The story is, sad and heartbreaking at times, and makes you really angry at a lot of people, that although it's a fictional story, these things do happen. Like people oh god, what is his name, that creep from the Hollywood who got arrested for sexual harassment of other of women and all that. What is his name? I'm forgetting the name. So anyway, people like that do exist in real life. So the story is not that outrageous. It actually, has happened in the past, and reading it makes you angry, it makes you sad, it makes you feel, hope, disappointed in people, and it makes you feel like there's no hope. But Evelyn is she persists through all that, and she kind of comes out not unscathed, but she comes out victorious in the end. And we'll see how that happens as the book goes on. Some work to do, and I do this what do you call it, academic writing on the side. I'm a full-time student, but I do this part-time, and for some reason my laptop, the net connection is it's not connecting to the Wi-Fi, and we have two Wi-Fis, it's not connecting to either. And so the guy who usually repairs our laptop, he'll come in the evening. So for now I'm using my sister's laptop. Thankfully, her laptop is doing fine, and so my deadline is 8 p.m. tonight. So I was really worried, what am I gonna do, the deadline is today. So thankfully I got my sister's laptop and I'll be working. And I don't know what time our class is today. It's supposed to be from 2, but sometimes it gets postponed till 3:30 or something like that. So you can see my mom in the background, I think. And yeah, I am kind of facing the other way because of the charger. The laptop, the battery, it has, like, it's completely useless right now. It's like a TV. So I had to, I have to plug it in all the time to use it. So yeah, I haven't read. I don't know if I'll be able to read much today because I mean, I have class and then I'll be busy with the work. It's not too much, like I have to write 550 words. So, but the thing is, I need to research it because it's not like it's about management and I'm not from a management background. So, yeah, I will see you guys in a while. I'll update you guys after I'm done reading 50 more pages. So, I'm not planning to read much, I'm planning to read 50 more pages today, and that will be that will bring me one third into the book, one third or one fourth into the book. So yeah, bye. So I have also ordered this fairy light with battery so that it doesn't have to be connected to the plug point, and I'm planning to hang it over by the window there. Like, I'm planning to hang it from where the flashcard is hanging, so it will be there as a string, and I'll set it up in the evening. Right now, as I said, I am feeling like like not doing anything. So yeah, I the thing is, they didn't give batteries, and I don't know if I have batteries lying around. I need to ask my mom. So yeah, I'll see. At least I'll do the setup today, and tomorrow we can get the batteries and put it on. Okay, I needed to. I was reading the book and I reached a point and I was like, I need to film this. I mean, I knew this was coming. I had an inkling that, okay, this might be happening, but the way it was executed, the things that preceded that moment. So I just realized that I have been talking, but the video was off. Like, I forgot to turn it on. So I've been talking for a minute like an idiot. Anyway, so what I was saying is that the events that preceded the line, the way it was executed, it gave me chills, like literal chills. And the thing is, what happened is that she is getting married to her second husband, and everything is like fairy tale like, and she is kind of bonding with the producer guy, Harry Cameron, and stuff like that. And then this line comes at the end of the chapter, like a simple line, you know and then this thing started happening, and I was like, oh my god, like I thought something like that was gonna happen because it's the second husband out of seven husbands, so obviously she's gonna like divorce this guy for some reason. And I had predicted that this might be the reason because it seemed like too good to be true, and guys who are too good to be true, they always turn out to be like assholeish abusers and all that. But the way it was, like, I don't know how to say it. I mean, the execution was flawless, I would say. So this is why I always say that, it doesn't matter if a plot point is predictable. If it is done in a very, flawless way, it will always it will always make you feel stuff, a lot of stuff. So if the execution is not well done, any novel idea will fall flat, which kind of happened with the Bone Shard daughter. The idea was fine, but the way it was executed was not fine. Okay, why does every video of mine turn into a bashing of Bone Shard daughter? I don't know. Like, that book, I read it I DNF'd it last year, but it still has stayed with me. I mean, I paid good money to get the book and I had to DNF it. So, it hurts. It really hurts. Anyway, Evelyn Hugo, amazing. Like, right now it's like 5 star to me. And at the end, if I don't give the book 5 star, that means that the book has fucked up in a major way. Because right now, if you were to ask me, like, what would you rate the book, I would say no brainer, 5 stars. So I will see you guys after I read, after I reach the 100-page mark, and then I'll tell you, like, what are my thoughts. Bye. So I am kind of having a panic attack, and I was supposed to do something today and I couldn't do it. So I told my aunt that I won't be able to do it, and I'm feeling so bad because I have this habit of pushing through even when I'm not feeling the best. And the fact that this is a panic attack and not something physical, like physical illness, like it's not a fever, or I'm not vomiting, or it's not the stomach upset or something like that. So I am having trouble justifying it to myself that I couldn't do it because of something in my head or something like that. I know it might sound like I'm being too hard on myself, but this is the life that I know. Like, being hard on myself is the only way I get things done. So all I want to do right now is curl up inside the blanket and sleep or not do anything. So I'm gonna do exactly that. I'll see you in a while. Maybe read the book if I feel like it. So yeah. So I have finished reading 100 pages of the book, and the tabloid drama is just getting started. So there's been the first ever tabloid, what do you call it? Article? Yeah, article about Evelyn and how she doesn't want children and how she doesn't keep a clean home and snaps at the help and all that. So there's been that, and like we are yet to see what is the fallout from that uh, article. So I am thinking of finishing the first part of the vlog here, and will read if I feel like reading more today. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next part. And I don't know, I was thinking of doing 3 books, but for some reason my vlogs are getting like so long. Like, I don't do anything the entire day, and still it's getting like 20-30 minutes long. So I don't know what to do. Like, I was thinking of doing 3 books for this one video, but this one book is taking so much time. So I'll do maybe just 2 books, like this one and Heartstopper, because these two are the the top books, the top rated books on my list. Saga I have already read, so I'm not counting that, but the second and third position are taken by Heartstopper and Evelyn Hugo. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next part. Bye.